Hey kids, today we will talk about human body, facts and functions. Human body is made up of so many things. Let's try and understand a few interesting things about our body. First, let's talk about bones. When a child is born, he or she has 300 bones. An adult has only 206 bones. Where did so many bones go? No, it did not go away because you did not drink enough milk. In fact, a baby drinks only milk for first few months after he or she is born. Well, it's because some of the bones fuse together to make big bones. Do you know that the bones grow only till the age of 25? After that, they stop growing. For healthy bones, include milk and milk products in your daily diet. Exercise regularly and go out in the sun to take your daily dose of vitamin D. Second, let's talk about fingerprints. Have you seen your parents unlocking their phones with their fingerprints? Have you ever tried unlocking it with your fingers? Did it work? I am sure not. Do you want to know why? That's because no two people have the same fingerprints. Every person has a unique set of fingerprints. Not even twins have the same fingerprints. Fingerprints are tiny patterns on the tips of fingers. As people grow older, their looks change, but one thing that does not change is their fingerprint pattern. Your fingerprints stay the same for your whole life. A few non-human animals are there who have unique fingerprints, such as gorillas, chimpanzees, and koalas. Why do we look like our parents? Is it because of magic? Or is it because we eat the same kind of food? Well, none of that. It is because we get the genes that we get from our parents. Genes, they are groups of DNA. DNA is like the spiraling ladder inside our body. This ladder has the recipe to make us. This recipe determines the way we look, the way we think, and the way we act. Then why do siblings look different? Your body characteristics depend on what particular groups of DNA, called genes, are passed on from each of the parents to a child. It may differ for you and your sibling. Let's understand this with this example of a cake recipe. Suppose you and your sibling decide to bake two different cakes using the given recipe. There are three different kinds of flours, two different kinds of sugar, and two different kinds of milk available. Depending on what combinations you choose, the cake might differ in looks, taste, etc., right? Similarly, what group of genes you get will determine your recipe. DNA, the instruction manual of our body. DNA is a complex molecule in our body that contains all of the information necessary to build and maintain an organism. It is present in all the cells of the body. It is passed on from parents to the children. We get half of our DNA from our mother and the other half from our father. How does the body heal itself? One of the most amazing aspects of the human body is its ability to heal itself. The liver can regenerate itself, bones can grow back, and there are other examples of how a body can repair itself. When we get a cut, blood comes out. Then we get a red scar over it, and then slowly it heals. How? Let's first understand a few basic terms. Platelets, blood cells that help in clotting of blood. Blood vessels, the components that transport blood throughout the human body. Now, let's say step by step the process from getting a cut to getting healed. Step 1. The blood vessels at the place of cut contract to slow the bleeding. Step 2. Blood platelets begin clumping together to form a clot to stop the bleeding. Step 3. The blood vessels reopen for a bit to allow the necessary amount of oxygen back into the wound for healing. Step 4. White blood cells eat up dead cells in order to make room for new cells to form and fight infection. Step 5. Oxygen-rich blood cells arrive to build new tissue by creating collagen. You usually see the result of this process as a scar that starts out red and dulls over time. Step 6. Over time, the new tissue gets stronger until the process is complete. You know so many things now. See how smarter you've become? The best that you can do for your body is worry less and smile often.